What's up, bosses? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa, and this channel is all about entrepreneurship, digital marketing, and selling online. Today in this video, I want to talk about scaling your digital product business and making at least $1,000 every single month. Most videos that talk about making X amount of money usually just list a bunch of tips, but in this video, I want to go over the 3 big strategies that you can actually use to increase your overall revenue. And then I want to go over a hypothetical situation where I show you how you can actually scale to over $1,000 a month by using these 3 strategies. And then we're going to get into the tips and tricks and strategies and all of that good stuff, so you have some actionable steps that you can implement in your business today. So the 3 main ways you can increase your overall revenue is increasing your conversion rate, increasing your average price per order, and increasing your traffic. Your conversion rate is the percentage of people that actually purchase once they land on your shop. So increasing your conversion rate basically means that you're convincing more shoppers to purchase from you. Increasing your average price per order means that you're making more money per purchase because maybe you are listing more expensive products, or maybe you're doing things in your shop that are making shoppers add more to their cart, and we're going to get to those strategies in a little bit. And increasing your traffic is self-explanatory. It's basically doing traffic driving activities to get more eyeballs on your shop. Okay, so let's look at that hypothetical example, how you can make at least $1,000 every single month on your shop. Let's say you sell a product for $10 and you sell 20 of them every single month. That means that every month you make $200. Pretty doable. Now, let's say your conversion rate is 2%. That's a pretty good conversion rate. A healthy one is 2 to 3%. You can check this in your Etsy stats section. But let's say you make some changes on your listing and you increase your conversion rate from 2% to 4%. So you're doubling your conversion rate, which means you're doubling your sales. Now you're making 40 sales, and 40 times 10 is 400. So you're making $400 every single month now. Now, let's say you increase your average price per order because you have this $10 product, but you decide to bundle 2 of your listings and sell it for $20. So 50% of the time, hypothetically, people buy the $10 product, and 50% of the time, people decide to buy the $20 listing. So that's an average price per order of $15. $15 times 40 sales equals $600. But we're still not at $1,000 a month. So the last thing we do is implement some driving traffic strategies. And let's say you double your traffic. That's a very doable thing to do, especially if you're just relying on Etsy traffic right now. So if you double your traffic, then you double your sales. So now you're making 80 sales every single month. So 80 times $15 is $1,200. So now you're making $1,200 a month by implementing strategies that increase your conversion rate, your average price per order, and your traffic. So I hope this hypothetical example helped you by painting a picture of what is possible. So now let's jump into the tips of how you can actually go about increasing your conversion rate, average price per order, and traffic. FYI, in Marketing for Makers Academy, I teach you how to execute all of these strategies and then some, but this video will really help you get started. If you want a more in-depth training, I have a free 60-minute training that teaches you my step-by-step process of how I was able to increase traffic and sales and how I have a successful Etsy shop. So if you want an in-depth training, definitely check that out. I will link it down below in the description box. Okay, so let's talk about increasing your conversion rate for a digital product. It's really important that you have photos that are clear and that really tell the whole story. I suggest including a lifestyle photo, so what your digital product will look like once it's in use, a photo that shows what the digital product looks like to scale, maybe an infographic that explains important features or aspects of your product, and even include some social proof in your photos if you have an extra slot so shoppers feel more comfortable about purchasing your digital product. I actually use a lot of infographics in my listing because I know if I confuse them, then I lose them. So definitely think outside the box, really try to explain what your digital product is all about. Don't be afraid to add as many photos as you possibly can. It's really going to help you make those sales. Another thing that I suggest to increase your conversion rate is talk about your product's benefits. So talk about the emotional reasons of why someone would want your digital product. People typically buy from emotion, not logic, especially women. So this is a really good tactic to get people excited about what your digital product can do for them and convince them that your product is the right one for them. Another thing you can do, which I recently implemented in my shop, is you can include a free bonus of some sort. So this is a digital product, so again, you only have to create it once and just include it in your listings files. And who doesn't like free stuff? So if the shopper is in between your listing and someone else's and you're offering a free bonus, they're much more likely to go with your listing. Another really great thing to help seal the deal is to include a how-to document or a how-to video of how to actually use your digital product, especially if it's involved, but even if it's not, you want to include some kind of how-to document. This is really going to help your shoppers feel more comfortable about purchasing from you because, again, it is a digital product, so they might want a little bit more information regarding how the digital product actually works. Okay, so those were some tips on how to increase your conversion rate. Now let's jump to increasing your average price per order. So how can we make more money per order in our shop? One thing you might want to consider doing is bundling and then just discounting it a little bit. So like we used in the example, you have two $10 products and then you can bundle them. In the example I said charge 20, but I would actually suggest that you charge 18. That way there's a little bit of a discount and a more of an incentive for the shopper to actually purchase the bundle. And it's digital, so you're not really cutting into your profit margins. Your product is already created, so I would definitely discount it a tiny bit when you bundle your items. A suggestion for you is to bundle items that people usually purchase together or items that you think would go well together. Another great way to increase your average price per order is to actually organize your shop listings. I don't know if you know that you can do this on Etsy, but you can actually reorganize all of your listings so it makes more sense. So what you can do is put your liked items together. So when shoppers are on your shop, and they're about to buy, let's say, a weekly meal planner tracker, but right next to it is a fitness tracker, they're more inclined to put both of those products in their cart because it's right next to each other. So that's another great thing you can do is organize your shop listings so they appear in a strategic way to get more shoppers to put more in their cart. Another great thing you can do is utilize shop sections. So do you have customers asking you about colors, style, sizes, etc.? Whatever they're asking you the most about, you can organize your shop sections that way. And this is going to help your shoppers navigate your shop a lot easier because your shop is organized in a way that helps them find what they're looking for. Okay, now let's talk about driving traffic. There are 3 ways that I really suggest that you drive traffic, and that is with Pinterest, email marketing, and content creation. Now, Pinterest is awesome because it is a visual platform. It's a visual search engine, and it's awesome for e-commerce. I've said this many times before on my channel, but basically people go to Pinterest to plan their purchases. So for an e-commerce shop, it's a great idea to get on Pinterest. Another great thing about Pinterest is you can automate the whole system, which means you can automate your traffic eventually with a platform like Tailwind. So definitely get on Pinterest, and I'm going to list off a bunch of my top tips really quickly about getting started on Pinterest. So if you're lost on what to pin other than your product photo, go to the search bar on Pinterest and type in your product, hit enter, and see what other people in your niche are posting. So if you type in a broad keyword, usually the pins that are populating at the top are the ones that are the most popular. So you want to take a look at that and get inspiration, get some ideas so you have a better understanding of what's working for your niche. Keywords are really important for Pinterest, so my suggestion is to use the Add Campaign section. You can actually see the monthly search volume of certain keywords. So you want to go there and take a look, type in your product, type in your industry or niche, and then you want to use some of those keywords in your pin title and your pin description. Another tip is to really try to focus on fresh pins. So basically, fresh pins are images or videos that Pinterest has never seen before. So really try to do your best to create fresh pins. That is what Pinterest is currently promoting and pushing right now. They want to see new images on the platform. So you can use Canva. I have a video that I'll link below that helps you with all of this, but definitely try to create new images and new videos instead of relying solely on repinning things that have already worked for you. But with that being said, I do want you to reshare or share duplicate pins of the things that are working for you. So what I do is I actually use Smart Loop. It's a Tailwind feature. Basically what I can do is create a loop of all of my best performing pins, and Tailwind Smart Loop will actually schedule out those pins for me and will repin them based on Pinterest's guidelines so you don't get flagged for spam. Let's say if you're repinning it on your own and you pin it too many times, you might get flagged for spam and that's gonna hurt your account. So I use Tailwind Smart Loop to do this for me, and I will include a link to Tailwind if you want to try it out. Now, another thing you can do to make more sales and ultimately drive traffic is to grow your email list. So like I said earlier, a healthy conversion rate is 2 to 3%. There are some people that are on the fence about your product. If you offer a valuable freebie that is a no-brainer for your target audience, and they opt in, they give you their email address, and they download that freebie, then over the course of several days, you send them an automated email sequence, warming them up to your brand, giving them lots of value, lots of great information and things that they want to know about. And then at the end, the very last email is going to be a soft pitch reminding them about your shop. They are much more likely to purchase from you because you have warmed them up. So this is a great way to make more sales, but also because email has an amazing return on investment, you want to use email marketing to do product launches. So I suggest you do 2 big product launches a year and then maybe 2 little ones. So once a quarter, and then switch off between big promotion, small promotion, big promotion, small promotion. And email is the best way to do this. You can of course still do it on Instagram. You can of course do it on other social media platforms, but email is really going to help you drive those sales because of the ROI, return on investment, with email marketing. Lastly, to drive traffic, you want to use content marketing. So you can create a YouTube channel like I do. This is how I do my content marketing, or you can start a blog. And basically what you do is you need to figure out what people are searching for as it relates to your industry, your product, your niche, and create content about that. Then what you're going to do is link your freebie in there so you're growing your email list, link relevant products that you sell, or link your shop. This way your content does the traffic driving for you. So you don't have to post on Instagram every day or post on Facebook. When you utilize content marketing, it's searchable content. You're creating content based on what your target audience is searching for, and they find you. So how can you find what people are searching for? You can use TubeBuddy, which is a browser extension for YouTube. I use TubeBuddy all the time to see what people are searching for. It is for YouTube, but you can obviously use it for blogging. You can also use Pinterest, so that ad campaign section that I talked about earlier. That is a really good tool to see what people are searching for in your niche. And you can also use a tool called Answer the Public. And with this tool, you just type in a keyword and you can see all of the questions and things that people are typing into search that includes the keyword that you search for in Answer the Public. Now, I have 2 bonus ways of driving traffic. I don't personally use these, but I might in the future. One of them is utilizing micro-influencers. So these are people that have a small following on Instagram or YouTube, or they're a blogger, and they have a small following, but they're willing to maybe do a post for you in exchange for your free product, or maybe you pay them a little bit of money. So leveraging the audience of micro-influencers might help you drive traffic to your shop and grow your audience as well. And another way is to offer an affiliate program. So again, this is a bonus tip because I haven't done it myself, so I don't have a ton of details for you, but I do know that some platforms like Kajabi, I use Kajabi, and they allow your customers to be an affiliate for you. So let's say someone bought your digital product and they recommended it to their audience. They would get 50% or whatever percent you want to give them. They would get that percentage of the sale, and then you would get the other percentage of the sale. So using affiliate marketing can really help your customers promote your product to their audience, and again, could help drive that traffic and make those sales. Okay, bosses, so those were all of my tips to increase your conversion rate, your average price per order, and your traffic. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. This is my Zoom mic. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.